In the run-up to the financial crisis, a huge amount of money went into distress funds. A lot of that money still hasn't been put to work because of amend and extend and other things. What do you think is going to happen there?
I think this is the equivalent of taking an aspirin for brain cancer. The headache will go away, but the fundamental problem will not go away. And that's what we're doing with the amend and extend. At every part of the financial life cycle, whether it's a lender or the owner in the form of a private equity fund, there's a great deal of incentive to extend the runway and to hope that the company grows into the capital structure. Mm-hmm. In reality, some companies will, but the vast majority will not. And what we are really creating is a seeds of a bigger, much bigger problem a few years from now. But a more pernicious thing also is happening when you amend and extend, which is you leave a company hobbled by the significant amount of debt, which it has not confronted and solved. And if you're not doing that, then you don't have equity value, you don't have the ability to buy or to acquire things or to grow or to make significant capital expenditures. That leads to inefficient companies, and as a system, we need to worry about that.
And do you think that there's going to be a huge opportunity for private equity firms or even distressed debt investors who want to come in and fix the balance sheet, whereas maybe operationally they don't need that much of a fix?
I think that will happen, but today not. And the reason is you have an artificially lower cost of capital because of the entry into the economy by the Fed. That has created inflated prices, and that has made it very difficult for a buyer to buy at a price that is equivalent to the risk that the buyer takes when you buy that. So there is a disconnect between the risk and the price, and it's because of the artificially low rates. I do think that's not a permanent event. I think that will go away at some point, and I think we will see a lowering of the prices and a better match between the risk and the price. But for now, it makes it very difficult for a private equity or a hedge fund to buy companies or securities at a reasonable price to make it worthwhile.